up, YouTube? So I tried to record a video a few days ago, and I went to go edit it, and I realized there was this annoying buzzing sound, which I hope is not there right now. Oh, you hear it right now. Anyway, so I'm out riding. Dude was on Facebook posting on one of the motorcycle pages, and he was like, hey, anybody out riding today? And so I took up on that offer to ride. Had nothing really going on today. I'm on spring break. And a subject kind of popped in my head, and I don't normally do subject moto vlogs, but I'm gonna. The subject was waving at other motorcycles. A lot of motor vloggers talk about it, and the most recent one I think that I heard talk about it was Walterific, and he said he doesn't initiate the wave at non-sport bike riders. And Walterific is a pretty cool guy. I met him at the Texas Moto Meetup, so I know he's not like, you know, super judgmental rider or whatever you want to say. But I have to disagree with him on that one. I think no matter what they're riding, if you are a motovlogger who's about, you know, two-wheel respect and all that, and bike life and camaraderie, I think you should initiate the wave every time. You shouldn't expect them. You shouldn't have the expectation that they're not going to wave back. You should just wave, regardless of what they're riding and regardless of what they look like. On my way up here, I passed nothing but cruisers, and I initiated the wave every single time, and every single one of them waved back. Now, granted, that doesn't always happen. Obviously, not everybody is, you know, I don't know what to say, camaraderie, spirit, whatever you want to call it. But if you initiate the wave, if you don't initiate the wave, then obviously you're going to be like, oh, well, yeah, they didn't wave, cruisers, that attitude. But if you think about it, you're kind of having a sport bike or whatever specific bike you're riding, you're kind of have your own mentality. It's not just Harley mentality or cruiser mentality, you know? If you're not initiating the wave, then you also have your I only wave to my type of bike mentality. So I just thought that was interesting that, you know, it's a big motovlogger like him, and he has that idea that don't initiate the wave to cruisers. He said he initiates it to like dual sports and bikes of that such nature, but he was specific about cruisers, not initiating it to cruisers, and I thought that was kind of wrong. I think you should initiate it to everybody. If you're about that bike life for real, yo. I don't know what we're doing. All right, we're back on the road. We just pulled over to, he forgot to message some guy that said he wanted to ride. Turns out the guy's bike won't be ready for a month, so the guy really shouldn't have commented on the little Facebook post about going out for a ride. Anyway, so I felt like, obviously I'm not saying like he's a bad person or anything, because like I said, he's a pretty cool person. I enjoy his motor vlogs, and interacting with him is pretty cool in person. He's not like an asshole or anything like that. But I just felt like that kind of mentality, not asshole, but borderline. Because just because you choose to ride a different kind of bike, it does not make you like, it does not make your personality. It does not make you like a hard ass or, you know, a difficult type of person. Like this dude, he's ridden like just about everything, and he happened to settle on a cruiser because his significant other was like, hey, if you get a cruiser, I'll ride with you more. He was more interested in riding with somebody than he was with, you know, speeding and looking cool. I don't know. Some cruisers are cool. So yeah, I just think you should initiate the wave. If you expect bad in people, then when you notice it, it's going to seem a lot worse than it is. If you expect someone not to wave and they don't wave, then you're going to be like, yeah, duh, look what kind of bike they're riding. But if you wave, and then they might be thinking the same thing. Like, look at that sport bike, has no respect, because, you know, there's stereotype with people who ride sports bike. We're all about speeding and wheeling and tricking and, you know, evading the law and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, the worst thing I do is I speed sometimes, and I don't even recklessly speed. I speed when I know that the only danger of me speeding is to myself. But there's a stereotype with every bike, you know, body build and whatnot. So just respect them all, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like, initiate the wave every time. If you don't get a wave back, then okay, you don't. That's that one person. Maybe they didn't even see you. Like, I noticed that a lot. I'll wave and I'll be like, oh, that person didn't wave back. But then I'll, you know, think about it more and I'll be like, okay, maybe they were shifting, you know, in the middle of shifting gears. Maybe they were looking down at something, you know, watching the road so they don't put a hole in their tire. There's a myriad of reasons of why someone might not wave, and you just gotta be the one to initiate it and see if they wave back. Alright, that's all I wanted to say. I'm done. That's the end of this little rant. I hope you learned something, or change your perspective, or something from it. It wasn't too entertaining. But see you next time? Question mark? I mean, don't question a dude named Mark. He probably did absolutely nothing. I guess it's called Inquisition Mark? Inquisition? Yeah. Okay, there. All right.